My name is Jared Burns. I specialize in cardiac ICU, and I've been a nurse for about 6 years with 3+ as a traveler. One of the best things that has happened since I started travel nursing was getting involved in a group where people really enjoy planning vacations. And one of those very big vacations was about 40 travel nurses all on a boat in Croatia. We took about a week-long cruise. There were other parts of the trip as well. I know people had come from Italy to meet in Croatia, and then we're going other places after. But I think one of the best parts of travel nursing is getting to know other travel nurses. Everyone is kind of thinking about when the next trip is going to be, the next, essentially where are we going to blow off steam next. I think that's also been one of the cool parts of things like the Croatia trip, is that it's a lot of nurses who have been kind of burnt out the last couple years, and it's a general understanding that we're there to have fun, to kind of cut loose, relax, and during that Croatia trip, one thing that we did was we went to a national park in Croatia. I'm someone who definitely loves national parks, and to be able to see one in Croatia was really nice. Everyone had rented bikes, and I actually was the very last person back on the boat before we left the port, just because I was having so much fun just biking around the national park. The other thing that we did was canyoneering. About a group of like 10 of us went through, and it was just really, really fun to just be with people that at least know how the canyon would kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like how the canyon would behave given the weather and everything. So it was nice to go with people who really knew their stuff, and there was things like cliff jumping and some pretty strenuous hiking. Any opportunity that you do get when it comes to hanging out with groups of travel nurses, or just if you're at a hospital and the staff nurses are going somewhere, being along for that ride definitely helps with the camaraderie on the unit. Right now, I think we have 5 or 6 group chats about various vacations that we either want to take, or just kind of early planning for the end of this year. But I think getting in with a group of travel nurses is super helpful, because it gives you kind of the ability to bounce ideas off of other travel nurses, figure out what's typical when it comes to contracts, certain ratios, and how pay rates and stuff change often. So I think being a part of that big foundation of travel nurses has really helped me in terms of keeping in touch with everyone, and also just gives you a good outlet if you've had like a crappy couple shifts too.